It's true! Fox really is making a Kitty Pryde, aka Shadowcat movie with Tim Miller directing. And the hot new development is that Brian Michael Bendis will be scripting. Now, I'm undecided on whether or not this is a good idea, so I'm going to present the pros and cons, and then you decide down below. Yes, it's time to play Pretend You're a Fox Executive. And keep in mind, no matter how big an X-Men fan you might be, after Deadpool and Logan, you've got a reputation to protect. Also, with the Disney acquisition looming, this needs to be strong enough that either it gets fast-tracked, like films, or at least starts filming within the year, or Disney has no choice but to make it because the fans demand it. But Miller and Bendis, be careful you don't end up on Disney streaming. And I can see that potentially being the end result. You might be like, Tim Miller on streaming? Just listen to the pros and cons. All right, so let's get started. I've divided them up into 4 categories. First up, Kitty Pryde. Pro. She's got a kick-ass mutant power that could make for some particularly sweet action scenes in the hands of action director extraordinaire Miller. Con. While the comic book industry loves her, she's never been one of the most popular female X-Men characters with fans. I'm sure some of you will dispute that, but I think the evidence is pretty clear based on the titles she's had, her place in the movies and in, animation, etc. Another con, unfortunately, and on that note, with more interesting options out there, really Hollywood, another petite Caucasian brunette, it's spreading. All right, pro. Kitty Pryde's Jewish heritage is an incredibly important part of who she is as a character and to fans, especially those that are, if you are a Kitty Pryde fan, chances are that's a big part of why you are a fan. And she has long been depicted wearing the Star of David in the comics. But con! Gal Gadot's Jewish heritage and political comments contributed to Wonder Woman underperforming overseas. Pro! Ellen Page looks better than ever and she's totally available. Con. She's available because nobody's willing to pay to see Ellen Page on the big screen anymore. But if you don't cast this now openly lesbian actress who revealed that she was harassed on the set of X3 by Brett Ratner with sexist and homophobic comments, the internet will eat you alive. Pro. She has a pet dragon. All right, next, Tim Miller. Pro. He's pretty much unparalleled when it comes to directing genre action scenes, thanks to his time in video games. And this will not only keep him with Fox, but with the X-Men. Con! Dude, Deadpool dumped you. Move on instead of creepily dating someone in his circle. Pro! A female superhero through the eyes of a macho, high-octane director. It's gonna be amazing! Con, though. He's never handled a strong or even moderate female character before. All right, Brian Michael Bendis. Pro. He's written Kitty Pryde many times before, and he's good at it. So good, he even had her hook up with Star-Lord so he could keep writing her. And it was good. All right, con. He just left Marvel for DC. I don't care if this is technically Fox. If I were DC, I'd be f***ed. Not a great way to start your new job. Pro. He's not only a great dialogue writer, but has an amazing track record with strong female characters. Even if they do all end up sounding exactly the same. Con. He is also, though, infamous for writing wall-to-wall dialogue. Really, like there's so little room for the art on the comic book page, it's ridiculous. Whenever that happens, I'm like, Bendis, why is no one editing you? And also, he's never been big on action or setting up amazing visuals in his comics either. And this is a visual medium, although so are comics, and that never stopped him. All right, so finally, the X-Men franchise itself. Pro. Solo movies have been working really well for this franchise. Con. While Deadpool and Wolverine are known for their alone time, most of the X-Men are really best as part of a team. Even Deadpool 2 is turning into X-Force. So who are we kidding that this is going to be just a Kitty Pryde movie? And if it is, it'll either be really boring or small screen-esque, right? We've already got Jessica Jones. Pro. Finally, the female X-Men, some of the best female characters in comics, are getting some much-needed attention. Con, again, there are a lot more popular and timely options than Kitty Pryde. Pro, she has a somewhat steamy romantic history with Colossus. She's very good friends with Storm, plus she was Wolverine's sidekick first before Jubilee. Con, Colossus has been reduced to a punchline over in the Deadpool movies. Fans will be upset enough that Storm has been sidelined yet again, and Wolverine ain't coming back. Pro! Is this just all a setup for Wolverine to come back? Recast? Con. Again, the internet will eat you alive if you use a female superhero movie as a bait and switch to bring back a male character who's already had a 17-year run. So there you have it. Those are the pros and cons. And so down below, I'm curious to hear your verdict for whether or not you think this is a good idea or a bad idea. And as always, you can check out some more videos right now.